All right. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope everything's going good for you, that you're still doing okay during this time where the world is dealing with the coronavirus. Actually, our family has been very lucky. Literally, other than buying extra groceries whenever it first kind of started getting close to our area, we went and stocked up. Other than buying extra groceries and our son no longer being in school because they closed the schools, nothing in our life has changed. We've been very lucky, but I know a lot of people are struggling, losing jobs and or losing work and not able to get out and do things like they normally would and how they would like to. So I started thinking that in order to help a few people, I would do a quarantine Q&A time. Here at the international offices of MiyoLInux, I get tons of mail. And I thought, I'm going to pick out a few questions that people ask, and I'll answer them to try and help people the best I can. Because, you know, sometimes you just have to give back to the community. And that's what I want to do. I hope that this will be a help to people and help you as you continue struggling through this coronavirus worldwide pandemic. All right, first question. Dear MiyoLInux, I would really like to learn how to build my own distro like you do. Is there any way you could help me? I don't have much experience, but I'm willing to learn. Any help would be appreciated. Can I help you? Yes. Okay, next question. Dear MiyoLInux, on a previous release of MiyoLInux, you had a startup sound. I'd like to know how to put that on my own system. Can you help me do that? Yes, I can. I'll actually show what to do. Okay, what you need to do, you need to find a sound that you want to use. There's different places to get sounds. I've found some sounds that I enjoy using on, it's a website called Sound Bible, and they have all kind of weird, funky, nice sounds that you can download for free. And find you a sound, and what you'll want to do is, let's see, if you're using ALSA, it'll need to be a WAV file. .wav. There's another file system, another sound file that'll work on ALSA, but I don't remember offhand what it is. You cannot use an MP3 for this if you're just using ALSA. Now, if you're using Pulse Audio, you can use a WAV file. Pulse Audio, you can use just about anything. But let me show you what you need to do. I have a sound file here in my music folder, and it's called Laugh MP3. Let me show you what would happen if you were to try to play this with ALSA. And I'm going to forewarn you, you might want to turn your volume down because this is going to be ugly. Alright, let me open up my command line runner here. And the command for ALSA is play, and the path to the, let's see, that's in music, the path to the file, Laugh MP3. This is your last chance. Please turn your volume down now. That's what happens. I turned the speaker off. That's what happens if you try to play an MP3 with a play. That's probably still. Oh, let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. Kill all a play. Let's see if it's still doing. All right, that killed it. All right. Now, what you want to do? There's different software you can download and switch an MP3 file over to a WAV file. I'm going to do it what I consider the easy way and just use FFmpeg. So here we have this LAF MP3, and I'm going to open a terminal here.
What is thy bidding, my master?
I just gave away my next question. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Sorry about that. You did not see that. So we're going to use FFmpeg to change that into a WAV file. And all you need to do is install FFmpeg if it's not already installed. FFmpeg -I. Let me move my cursor out of the way. Oh man, I messed up the next question. Okay. FFmpeg -I. That's called LAF MP3. So LAF.mp3, and just type in whatever you want it to be. LAF.wave. And hit enter. And now we should have a WAV file of the same sound. There it is. So let's try that super duper. Let's see if it works this time. A play and the file path, that's in music. LAF.wave. So there you go. Now once you have your WAV file for ALSA or an MP3 or WAV, you can use, like I said earlier, you can use MP3s with Pulse Audio. You just need to add it to your auto start. Now I'm on LXQT. If you're using something like OpenBox or any of the window managers, you know where your auto start is. So all you would need to do is, depending on which you want to use, either ALSA or Pulse Audio, A play the path to your sound.wave followed by an ampersand. Or if you're using Pulse Audio, it would be PA play the path to your sound.mp3 followed by an ampersand. So that's it. That's how you would do it. That's a way to use FFmpeg to change your no, I don't want that. If you don't have a WAV file, you can change it over to a WAV file very easily with FFmpeg. Okay, I blew the third question, but I'm going to read it anyway. Dear MiyoLINux, I think your distro is awesome. I saw a recent video where you had MiyoFetch. Is there any way to have Darth Vader show in the terminal and him say something? Yes. Yes, it is possible. As you've already seen. So let's look at that. Alright, let's open the terminal again.
What is thy bidding, my master?
is thy bidding, my master? Oh, I gotta do it again.
What is thy bidding, my master?
So that's it. If you notice, there's a slight delay. It has to finish playing the sound before it gives you the opportunity to actually do anything in the terminal. I'll open again. Now, I want you to watch that again because it does take a second for this part to show up.
What is thy bidding, my master?
But it might be worth it to you. Let me show you that. Now, I would make that available if anybody's interested, but I don't think I can legally do that. I've got the sounds off of a certain video website and changed them from an MP4 to an to a WAV file with FFmpeg. See, I originally had a Vader MP4. Now what I did, I used OpenShot. OpenShot's what I use to edit my videos. I just downloaded a certain video that had some sound effects on it and used OpenShot to kind of cut it up and use what I wanted out of it, and made an MP4, and then used FFmpeg to turn it into a WAV file. Here is what the here's what the script looks like. Very simple script. Go full screen on it. Crunch bang bin sh. There's the colors listed. All I did was use white. I didn't use anything fancy. I didn't go all out for that. There's the Darth Vader helmet. Now at the end of this last echo, put 2 ampersands so it'll continue to run. And what I did a sleep 1, because what was happening, it would play the audio before the actual Darth Vader showed up in the terminal. It'd start playing it. So I put a sleep 1, 2 ampersands, and PA play, and the path to the WAV file. Now this will not work. This is something I discovered. You have to use a WAV file for this. For some reason you cannot call up, or I haven't figured out how to call up an MP3 out of the terminal. So make sure you use a WAV file. And if you want to look at this, go ahead, just pause the video and look it over, because I'm not going to make this available for anybody because I don't want to get sued. Okay, so that's that. Yes, you can have Darth Vader show up in your terminal and him say something. Let's listen to it again.
What is thy bidding, my master?
I control Vader. Okay. Last question. Now, I do want to say, before we get into this last question, I do try to keep my channel clean. Try not to use any words that might be offensive to some people. So this next section of the video, I'm going to try my best to be as unoffensive as possible while still getting the idea across. So let me read the question. Dear MiyoLInux, I'm running a certain system and had some trouble. I went onto the forum and asked for help and was told to read the effing manual. I saw your video where you talked about it, and I was wondering, could you give me any advice on how to deal with the people who tell me to read the effing manual? My problem was, I booted the system and was given an FSOC or FCCK error with a corrupted file system. But no one was willing to help and told me to read the effing manual. I feel your pain. Actually, you can use MiyoLInux. You can download MiyoLInux, put it on a USB, and use it as a rescue CD. I had to do that with my wife's computer I guess a year or two ago. She was getting the same thing. FSOC errors, corrupted file system, and I was having to use a MiyoLInux live CD to go in there and fix it. But here's really what I want you to do. This is my best advice. I don't think I need this anymore. What I'd like you to do, go back on the forum and as nicely as you can say, thank you, I will do that, to their telling you to read the effing manual. Now you have to be patient. Tell them, thank you, I'll do that. And wait about a week and then come back, and hopefully the thread has not been locked or anything. If it hasn't been locked, come back on there and say, dear so-and-so, whoever it was told you to read the effing manual. I couldn't find a manual by that name. This is the only one I could find. And if you have the ability to post a picture, here's what you need to put up there. The photographic manual of sexual intercourse. You told me to read the effing manual. This is the only manual I can find about effing. So I read it 16 times and I could never find anything about fixing an FSOC error. Was this the right effing manual? If you want this picture, just go to Amazon or put in your browser sexual intercourse manual, Amazon, and you'll find it. There it is, the manual. So there you go. I hope that helps people, and you guys have a great weekend. Thanks a lot and take care.